stayed at home, and Sarah went away to school. So Miss Mary used to teach us songs to sing. And I remember we were on a program at Woodlawn, with Easter program. It was real warm that year, and Mama had made us some ball dresses. And we got up that morning, and it had snowed.
How long ago was that? Around the year?
Well, that was before 1940. And we couldn't wear our dresses to church. So we had to improvise. So we wore old clothes, but anyway, we went. And then another time we went to the Children's Day program. And this lady said we couldn't be on the program because we didn't come to Sunday school often enough. So Mama didn't say a word. She sat there. And the program went on after I said, wait a minute, whoa. I said, what in the world, scared me to death. Come on, Sarah, say your speech. Sarah got up and said her speech. When Sarah sat down, she says, now go ahead. Very calm. Then after a while, she jumped up again. Whoa, wait. I said, what in the world? Come on, sister, say your speech. And I got up and said my speech. Go on with the program. Then after a while, she come up, wait, put us on to sing. And then when we would get through with our singing, she would have us to go on with the program. So that broke up not attending church enough. But the reason we didn't attend church, we were so far from church and was so bad we couldn't get there every Sunday. We went every other Sunday because we only had church service the first, second, and fourth Sundays of each month. And we always went to Sunday school on the second and fourth Sundays, but we couldn't get there the first and third Sunday unless it was summertime. But anyway, it turned out real nice. I always enjoyed listening to the Woodlawn Choir. They were quite famous, and you remember Virgie Ray? She played for them. And then we had a lot of fond memories of church. My Uncle General, do you remember him? That was Aunt Joella's husband. It was a deacon. Uncle Sewell Flagg was a deacon. Mr. Willie Tolliver was a deacon. Mr. Vernon Evans, and several others. You know, I remember a lot about them. And then I remember cutting rocks on the bus. You remember her? She would get out and pray her prayer every Sunday. And I would kind of wonder about, you know, she could pray for everybody else. Why didn't she pray for her husband? He was me out there. Well, let's let that go. But anyway, there was Miss Lump Wemmers. You remember her? And she always sang those songs in the same tune in the same time. But she did a beautiful job of leading this song singing. And then there was Miss Leigh-Minor. You remember her? She was a faithful, you don't remember her, but some of you do. Miss Lily was a faithful usher. And then finally it got to where I would take a part in the church. And the church would always send me to the association. And it was real nice.
Uncle Cyril. I always enjoyed Uncle Cyril and his
singing.
bass voice.
Yeah, his singing. Now, Uncle Cyril went about all over in the communities teaching choirs to sing. And after I got up, his teaching, you know, the choirs were real good. They knew how to sing, they did well until this new found singing started coming in. But he had done a good job. He taught Chapel Hill, he taught Hickory Grove, he taught Spring Hill. Did a beautiful job. He went around teaching the choir. They called him the choir teacher. But he, you know, they were on time and tune and everything. He was one great teacher, you know, as far as, they call him something else now. I don't know what they call him, but he was real good. And then there was his daughter, Burnett. You know, she sang like Mockingbird. And who else? Archie Burnett could sing. It was a lot of people could sing beautifully at their church and in the community. Those that Uncle Cyril had hand in teaching them. But as time went on and I grew older, I would take a part in the church. My daddy was a faithful member. My mama was secretary. And we would, you remember Pine Top Perkins? You know, he would come down and my uncle's son would bring him around and he would do those, come and we had a piano. And he would play that piano and people would come from miles around. They would just hear that piano. They would come to our house at night just from miles around just to hear Pine Top play. And then there was another person, Ed Jarrett. Did you remember? Some of you may remember him. He played the guitar. He was very talented. Now today Ed has some talented nephews. I can't think of his name. One is playing the piano at the organ at Macedonia. And then he has one in Nashville who has a doctorate degree. They were very intelligent people. You know, the talent was there. It just needed developing. And, yeah, Bootsy Whitelow. Bootsy lived down the road from us. And I would just like to see Bootsy drive by. He had blown his horn so until his lips had turned red. But he was talented, Bootsy, and his daddy, Pembroke Whitelow. But they were very musically inclined. I would always listen to them. Then we'd go to the picnics and have Woodlawn Band playing. And I remember we went to the picnic and the people got to fighting and I didn't know what they were doing. And the people going down toward the railroad and I was going down there too and come down and like, come back here, girl, where you going? But I didn't know what they were doing. I was just following the crowd. But they didn't do anything. They were just bluffing. Lord have mercy.